Have a great game, boss.
The Raptors with a singular focus as they got off the team bus. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Here are the five for the Raptors. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Flynn in at the point guard position. At this stage of the year, Greg, underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
And Kevin, we're approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Pass to Wiggins. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Well, you think the body up to Wiggins will throw him off. It doesn't help at all.
Barnes looking around. Down low. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Now, here's Siakam. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. And Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Flynn against Curry. Passes it to Wiggins. Misses the three. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Barnes against Wiggins. And a wide open look for Siakam. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Over in the corner. Looney. Here's Brown. No good that time. Good D by Anunoby. To the middle. Warriors with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Green draws the double. Brown wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Outside Flynn. On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Brown.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Outside for Curry. No good.
Oh,
They can't put an end to this drought. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. Siakam outside. And again, no good by Toronto. The Warriors leading. Of course, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Now, here's Siakam. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Clock at 4. Here's Pirtle. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Here's Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Brown outside. Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors. Here's Siakam. No scoring in this one. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top. They're up by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Gay. And it's Brown in for Gary Payton. Warriors leading by 4. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Running the wings, they'll go with Curry and Thompson. Charge is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Brown in at the 1. Buries the long-range jumper.
But that was not perfect shot. Oh my God, I'm playing on Skinny Pro.
Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Thompson finds Curry. The pass to Brown. Launches it. It's hauled in by Achua. Raptors trail by 7. Inodorus looking at Precious Achua. He brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achua might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
Right now, it's ended
Why is he going all the way?
Get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, insanity in their last outing against the Pistons was a driven man. He added 29 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Found a way to impact the game in a number of ways. A terrific all-around effort. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, GA?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney comes in for Saric, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Curry. Raptors also changing it up. Poeltl comes in for Achua. And it's Scotty Barnes in for Pascal Siakam. Trent finds Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. Poeltl's shot is off.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Trent passes to Poeltl. And yes, it's good. Poeltl's got his second bucket of the night.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Poeltl can set a mean screen.
Pass to Looney. 50 seconds left here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Well, a case where he dominates in close, but Wiggins so versatile on offense.
Passes it to Barnes. Inside, here's Trent. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Thompson. Toronto shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
First one falls for him.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Siakam is checked in for OG Anunoby. He's perfect from the line this time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Curry passes to Looney. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Buries it from three-point range.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Green against Siakam. Poeltl sets the pick for Siakam. Just 3 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, terrific use of the pump fake by Poeltl. He gets his man in the air, draws the contact. That move is just so effective.
For Toronto, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first one falls.
And Poeltl is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this.
Let's hear it for your Arena Entertainment.
Nah, the halftime show that they have here is, well, I mean, halftime, yeah, the halftime show, but it's better when they show the guys dancing.
We'll look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
Oh, it's a fun event to watch. Even more fun to take part in. All these guys are great shooters. But I can think of a few guys who would have been added that could have made this list better.
Yeah, lots of lobbying going on behind the scenes. Now taking a look at that first half of action. It's been tough sledding for the Raptors.
Hey, Ernie, it's not hard to see why they're down at this point. They're not even shooting 35% from the field. They've got to come up with some new wrinkles. If they could create better shots, then they have a better chance.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, insanity, getting it done today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So for Toronto right now,
oh, where's the Georges happening?
It's Siakam and Pirtle. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Barnes, and it's Flynn in at the point.
It's not letting me,
What would you pick right now, Doris,
go to the pause
things
menu
that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
It's making me walk over to foul him.
Stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects in today's NBA.
All right.
On defense, Golden State.
There's a button that makes me run over to the button that puts me into the menu. Now makes me run up to the guy with the ball and steal.
And that's a little lack of
and get no, it's not to steal, it's to get a foul on purpose.
You're right. That's one way.
That's only the third quarter.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Curry fires from way outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Siakam against Green. Siakam kicks to Flynn. Shoots over Brown. Flynn misses. Warriors leading by 10. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Now this is the
they're timing me out, bro.
Got to continue to work on, but Scotty
send me out for the rest of the game.
Nice shot there.
Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. Well, you look at Brown, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
There's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got 14.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know
all right, now the game just forced me to play.
Really smooth out his game.
Barnes kicks to Flynn. Back to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Curry against Flynn. Outside, Green. His three-pointers off the mark. Raptors trail by 8. Barnes passes to Siakam. And it's Pirtle at the elbow. Over Green.
That mismatch. He still got contested. That's tough.
Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. And the the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much.
What?
Brown outside. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 9.
All right. I guess I have to lock in and watch you.
Outside Flynn. Pass to Siakam. Over Green.
No.
Kicks to Flynn.
No.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially,
I saw my players trying to. They said I'm gonna go read. What just happened? Why are you trying to go across the court and read?
Klay Thompson comes in for Curry, then for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl, and Trent subbed in for Pascal Siakam. Brown the pass to Wiggins. Back to Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
A nice shot by Flynn.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Flynn. Thompson for the triple. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
The pass to Trent, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see.
For the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Saric. Green comes in for Rudy Gay. Wiggins is checked in for Payton, and it's Brown in for Klay Thompson. Flynn against Brown. To the paint. Here's Barnes, and that one hits back iron. Warriors leading by 15, so with Paul on the bench. Here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Up at the forward spots, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Curry is out there with Brown, and it's Looney in at the 5. Anunoby against Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot, and then Brown with the dunk.
You know if you're open, Stephen Curry has that team-first mentality. He will find you.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Passes it to Barnes. Over Wiggins. And again, Toronto no up. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Anunoby against Curry. Pass to Brown, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Another 3 for Golden State.
And that's another. Thank you for Sammy Crow, because I would have missed.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Outside Flynn. Back to Barnes. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So the Warriors, GA, last summer deciding to maximize the Curry, Clay, Draymond timeline.
And have slowly swapped their youth for vet contributors. Sent Poole out for the veteran Paul. They know the window is closing and want one more title.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Sharch is checked in for Kevon Looney. Gay comes in for Green. Payton, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Klay Thompson in for Curry. Trent against Brown. 5 to shoot. And there's the pass to McDaniels. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And here's Young from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Young against Brown. McDaniels kicks to Young. They need this one. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew.
I'm going to end stream here probably.
Thanks for watching.
It's probably like
See you next time.
something. I'll see you guys.